preparation, no machination, no hesitation, no trepidation, just elucidation, clarification. This is your station. You be patient and watch Clarissa. Don't miss her.
Very big words. I know they're big words, and I mean, you know, clarification. We can get that one.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
It's just it's stupid. I wasn't pointing out our big words. I was saying it was stupid.
Oh, that's what I thought you were talking about. No. All right, okay.
Bit different.
Listen, you know what's on every day? Well, it used to be on at 4:45. Well, it changed not so long ago.
To
5 o'clock.
5:05.
You were saying it's pity it wasn't on an AM.
No. It's on now, and it's Echo Island on 10-2.
Echo Island.
After months of experiments, I can finally bring to life my wonderful little baby, Tompkinstein. Oh, Tompkinstein, you are electrifying! Your first task is to introduce the show.
Your wish is my command. On the show today, we have two guests that will really give you a buzz. Marianne Large and Chris Smith. Ow! What was that for?
Well, Tompkinstein, you have to be more animated. I think I'll need a few more volts.
Okay, on the show we got Disco Dan and Hotspot Quiz.
Oh, no. That was far too much. I think I must fix my voltmeter. I hope that does not interfere with the transmission from that wonderful center of electric power, the ESP and my friend, Digby Chicks.
And kittens, I thought we'd go on the road today and get out of the lab and see what's happening in the real world. Some science friends have asked me to visit them at Poolbeg Power Station. So, let's go! But camera 12 needs electricity now! Can you imagine what it would be like with no electricity? Very funny. It would take you hours to name all the things that you couldn't use. So thank goodness for power stations just like this one at Poolbeg. Now, to generate electricity, you need to start with water, which is heated up in a kettle like this. In fact, this whole building is like a giant kettle which superheats water to steam. Now, let's go check it out. Wow, this is where they control and monitor every part of the process. If anything goes wrong, why, they know about it here first. Look at all these buttons. I'd never know which one to press. Huh? What's that? Oh my God, it's an emergency abandoned ship!
just has the teas ready. I knew that.
Zoinkers! That was exciting. I've generated a fierce thirst. All that power in one building. Boy, I'm gonna think twice about leaving a light on in my house. Well, till next time, keep digging for science. See you later.
Thanks, Digby. Well, here, digging for science with me today is Chris Smith from the Department of Physics in Trinity College Dublin. You're very welcome, Chris.
Thank you.
Now, tell me, who discovered electricity?
Not one person discovered electricity. Electricity itself is not a single entity. It engulfs many properties, which many people have been involved in discovering. We do know, though, that about 600 years BC, that the ancient Greeks actually realized that when you rubbed amber with a piece of wool, that it acquired a charge, and this would actually in turn attract small objects like pieces of paper or straw.
Wonderful. Well, I wonder, did our caller, Brian, who's on the line, know that? Hi, Brian.
Hi.
Hi. What's your question for Chris?
What's static electricity?
Hi, Brian.
Hi.
Basically, static electricity is where when you take two insulators or very bad conductors and rub them together, they transfer a charge to each other so that one becomes negatively charged and the other positively charged. And by rubbing one off the other, you can actually attract other objects like this balloon.
So you're going to
Like
actually
this.
have to, you're actually moving that with the power of the static electricity.
That's right, yes.
And if I can bend down and pick up your balloon, which is
Sure.
scuttered away, you can also demonstrate something with confetti here.
Yes, like the balloon, the confetti will become attracted to the actual rod as well. So it'll actually pick small,
Okay,
small
so
pieces
static
up.
electricity is quite powerful in its own way. And this,
Yes.
the Van de Graaff generator, if you come over here to me, Chris.
Sure.
This, explain to me, what is this for, first of all?
The Van de Graaff generator is basically been used in the past to generate very high voltages. In fact, Irish scientist called E.T.S. Walton in 1932 used a Van de Graaff generator to gain the voltages that he required to split the atom.
Wow.
I can demonstrate what it can actually do. As the charges build up on the dome, the plates also acquire the charge, and as you can see, they become charged and they repel each other.
Okay.
As you can see here with the sphere,
spark, yeah.
a spark actually jumps across to the other sphere, which is connected to Earth. The air becomes a conductor.
Okay, I can actually feel the static electricity all around me now here. Well, Brian, I hope you're delighted with that answer for your question, because that tells you a lot about static electricity. So if that does that to the tin plates, what will it do to me if I stand up on it?
If you stand up there, and I'll just remove this, get this out of your way.
Yikes.
I will
I've no reason to be afraid, of course, Chris.
No, not at all.
None whatsoever. Okay, I believe you.
Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
Okay, so while you're letting me endure this experiment, be a guinea pig, you're going to explain to me what this plasma sphere is.
Yes.
Now, perhaps we could dim the lights so that we can get a proper look at this.
The plasma sphere, in principle, is quite similar to the Van de Graaff generator in the fact that it actually uses a very high voltage in the center to generate a current which flows through a gas at very low pressure inside the globe. It's actually attracted to my fingers. It tries to run to Earth through me because of the currents inside.
So is it actually using the air as a current?
No, it uses the gas inside to conduct the current through.
Okay, and what is this Darth Vader lightsaber type thing that you have beside you there?
Well, in fact, this is an ordinary fluorescent tube, but because I hold it near to the globe, it actually, because of the electric field generated by the plasma sphere, it actually lights up because a current is actually induced inside the tube.
Chris, that's wonderful. No batteries, it's not plugged in, and it's lighting up just by the electricity. Well, Chris, thank you very much for coming in, but can you please tell me what is happening to my hair here? I mean...
Well, like the plates, your hair is gaining a charge.
Okay.
And it's actually repelling itself, and that's why it's actually standing up. But it looks good.
Chris, you just wanted to see me with a bad hair day. Well, there you have it. I hope you're happy. And of course, electricity has had a lot to do with music as well. It has had its impact. So let's listen to some electronic super sounds.
Speaking your language, this is BBC Learning Zone. Now we continue with the language.